What's up, guys? I'm back for another day of wonderful Dota 2, my favorite game. I say that now before I lose, that is. So last time, we have continued my streak of 2 wins and 2 losses, which has been going on for quite a while now. Like 2.5 weeks. Very disappointing. I'm looking to break that in the good way, getting at least 3 wins, because I really need to raise my MMR. I've been static now for like 3 weeks, which is not a good thing. I definitely don't have appreciation for that. At least 3 wins. Alright, looks like my sound levels are fine. And we will start matchmaking at my 2,883 MMR. I know I can do better than that. Why I lost, I already discussed in the last video, but I think a large part of it is picks. I could definitely be making smarter picks in these matches. Until I do, I'll probably continue to suffer some of the same fate. I really need to get my my head in the game. I'm happy though because my battle pass is about to reset, literally just on time. Like right as I started streaming, it had 1 minute left before it resets my tokens. So by the time the match goes, I should have. Yep, they're there. Well, at least it says I have them, even if it doesn't display it here. So I have some tokens to play around with, which is good. My weeklies are both half done. I just need last hits and to destroy towers, which means win, which is nice. One good thing about playing recently is half of those wins are contributing towards my weeklies, so we should be able to do something with that. I've been playing around my settings recently, Dota settings. I'm not sure, but I've just been like fine tuning because some things bother me a little bit. I don't remember what I changed in particular, but you should definitely, if you play Dota, go in depth and make sure each and every option is on for a reason. Because it matters. That's what it was. I turned on Smart Double Tap. Smart Double Tap is definitely a good thing to have if you're able to remember to use Alt to double click. Because if you use Alt when you click like your force staff, for example, your force staff hotkey, then it's an automatic double click and you can throw yourself forward. It can save you some time versus having to click the key twice. It's kind of a big deal. It's not a huge deal, but I'm sure the pros all do stuff like that anyway. You can obviously probably hear some talking in the background. That's really rude people who don't seem to understand that I'm recording despite the fact that they know. But it'll quiet down in a few minutes. Just happens to be the busiest time of the house, so something we'll have to get over. So, I'm imagining it's probably going to take another 2 minutes before my match comes in, so I'm actually going to dive back into my old match and just take a look at exactly what happened so I can remember my mistakes. If I remember correctly, I just didn't do so well mid. Yeah, for those of you who were there, that's definitely what happened. Even though it was days ago, I can remember this awful game against Viper. So in the case that you have this, it didn't work for our team because we really didn't do it very much. Pudge tried. But if you're ever against a lane that you just can't win, it's just never going to happen. You have a crap lane and you can't win, you should either switch with somebody else. In my case, that's not possible because nobody's going to do well against Viper on my team. We're all going to do crap. Or you should have a lot of rotations. So Pudge tried, so I can at least respect that. But like, if Viper is dominating lane, I should try to survive the best I can and gain experience. And then Pudge and Rubik should both show up together and kill Viper like every few minutes. They should deward, ward the high ground, make sure it's ready, go over there and kill him every time. That's the only way to punish something like that. So Viper's an aggressive laner, but he kind of starts to fall off. Not hugely, but he falls off a little bit as he levels. And I don't. A Storm Spirit. Like, I will get stronger. I'll keep getting stronger. You know, I'm not like a super hard carry, but harder than Viper, I would say. Especially against Viper, because it's a decent matchup late game, because I just avoid everything. You need to get there, though. With getting there, it means you have to have a lot of ganks, a lot of rotations. The problem is when you're playing solo queue like I'm doing, it's hard to find that teamwork sometimes. But do your best to communicate it to your team. When you need a gank, you need a gank. People think that mid ganks, mid sometimes ganks, mid should gank, but if things aren't going well, then your mid can't gank. There's not much you can do. And if that's the case, you have to at least fix what's there. It's not about putting blame down, which is what I was talking about the other day. It's not about finding out who's at fault. That's irrelevant. What's important is that you all move forward and get to a better place than you were 5 minutes ago. If that means changing your entire strategy, people covering for, you know, what you lack, then so be it. You know, pick up the slack. That's what a good player does. You help where needed. Alrighty. So, I think I'm still banning the Legion. I don't really feel so strongly against Legion anymore, because a lot of heroes have been getting minor tweaks. I don't think Legion really got a big one, but still not a fan. Yeah, not really. I don't think much changed at all for Legion. I do know that Luna was pretty heavily nerfed. I can offlane. I got no problem with that. Tentatively pick Timbersaw just because he's one of my favorite offlaners. He's very effective. I also do like to play Suntor. I have no problem with that. I can do an offlane Tide, but honestly, in the current meta, with most games seeming to last longer, and him being poor for consistent counter push and stuff, because of his ult being down, I don't really feel like it does as much for your team. And I wouldn't want to pick it into a Rubik anyway. I don't care if Rubik steals my abilities. What's he gonna do? He can't live long enough to get close. He'll die. So currently, this is fine for me. I'm definitely not going to buy a Blink Dagger. I know some people do, but that's not me. I'm not a big fan of that. I'm probably not going to be putting down too many wards. I guess I'll just continue with the Shrine thing. It's like one of the give-me's, you know, some of the things over multiple victories just are a give-me. I don't know where Ursa's going. Okay, there we go. This is rough. We have a really greedy team. I might need to pick somebody who's better earlier. Nyx isn't bad. Nyx is really good against Quap if I catch her ult. I don't know why they're doing Luna Shadow Demon. It was nerfed heavily. I guess it still works, mind you. I will put it down. It probably is still effective, but it's not nearly as effective as before. Shadow Demon illusions take an extra 100% damage, so they die much easier, meaning it's easier to kill them when they try to push in. And Luna does like significantly less damage and it's much easier to gank, so it's harder to get that working. I'm not going to lose gold. I mean, whatever. If they try to counter me, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I am worried about it, but it's fine. So they changed this, by the way. You can now move your items around. You couldn't do that at first, and it was really bugging me. Just a little minor patch along with some bug fixes, so I'm really happy. Nyx. The reason I chose Nyx especially is because we need early game, and Nyx comes online at level 6. He's online. Like, he's ready to go at level 6. In addition to that, when I saw the Quap, extra good, because if she ults me and I use Spike Carapace, which is a 40 mana ability, Quap takes 325 pure damage right on the spot, and then gets stunned. She's dead. Act is a small problem for me, only because I don't have a ton of health, and me Spike Carapacing him doesn't help so much. That's okay. Anti-Mage, I could be okay against me when he goes into the farming phase. That will be fine. Alright, we need a hard support. No stuns, that's so important. No Zeus. Zeus is not a hard support. Nobody believes Zeus is a hard support. He has no stuns, no slows. It's all about damage. That does not define a support. That's just the truth. I guess it hurts Axe, sort of, but he's tanky. Warlock's a good pick. Warlock gives us a lot of team fight and AoE stun, which we love. Okay, that's fine too. the reason Disruptor is good too is because Disruptor is going to end up giving us the area of denial and silence. AM is stuck there. Once AM gets hit with the kinetic field and the static storm, he can't move for as long as it takes. Just multiple seconds. It does suck if Rubik takes it, but that's okay. It's not the biggest deal in the world. It just sucks, especially because he can capture Rubik in it. If Rubik's stuck in it, he's not going anywhere. Rubik often builds a Force Staff and a Blink Dagger. Both get canceled by Static Storm because Force Staff can't push you through kinetic field, and Blink Dagger gets consistently canceled because you're getting damaged. So I don't know if I feel comfortable betting. Well, yeah, I do. I believe in us. I have a little spree too. Look at that. Somebody's yelling in the background. I don't know why. People are super rude, and it very much bothers me. Definitely not a fan. So I would go try to steal their rune, but if I get stuck in a bad situation in between their team, we're gonna have a problem. So if Out goes with me, I'll go. I have 4 armor, so I'm not super worried about Anti-Mage alone. Right. Alright, that's my cue. He went way too greedy. That was not the play. I don't know what he expected me to do, but he's wrong. And I just have to accept it. I have to accept that he's going to be whiny about it, even though he ran in against 3 and charged stun. Which, by the way, if you're really Alchemist, you want that rune. As we said before, it's not about winning the argument, but having a good time. And that would be having a good time for me. Ignore, ignore, ignore. And now I can't hear anything he says. And I'll forget about him in like 5 minutes. Anti-Mage is already down quite a many tangos thanks to what happened. Which is very good. Since he's low level, he probably doesn't have his mana shield. Yep, he took he's level 2, but he seems to have taken his mana burn first. Makes me happy. Who died? Oh, Alk again? Oh, I'm shocked. Definitely was my fault. I mean... I don't mind trading with him, even though I'm losing mana. The reason why I don't mind trading is because he doesn't have the HP, and I don't want him to get his Ring of Health. I'm pressuring him out of his Ring of Health. That was a really poor use of my mana. That did give me the space to walk forward and grab my boots. I don't know how he hit me from that range. That was very... I'm just going to try to pressure him as much as I can. He has no healing at all. He cannot afford to trade with me. He has plenty of mana. This Alk is obviously not...
Disruptor can do fucking nothing. Like, they just dive on me and I die.
I don't know what's happening up there, but it's really irritating. Because I'm actually doing really well against their solo anti-mage. But in the end, it's not going to matter. I don't know what Zock's doing, but he's feeding. It's very irritating, but hey, you know. If he goes back to lane and dies, gonna be really irritated. Because I'm really sick of people just consistently making the same mistakes with no intention to stop. Alright, I'll have my stun soon. I probably can't get a kill. He hurt me bad. She doesn't have blink, she's dead. Oh, she does. I don't know what to tell. Looks like he's doing fine right now. I just don't even know what to do with these people sometimes. It's just ridiculous. I'm gonna do nothing at Fountain, like, well, that's on you. Not a threat, you know, like, you shouldn't use that crap as a threat. Fortunately, I have one more tango left. With Sand King down here, I'm in trouble. I can't do anything against both of them. And later on, my team will blame me if I don't do well, even though I've just taken on the burden of this part of the team for them. Alright, I used the mana to its fullest. I'm gonna see if I can steal their rune. I don't know if it's still there. Not. The problem is I can't kill anybody solo right now. I'm just gonna use this to get the rune again. Maybe Sand King will be over here or something. Alright, Sand King is here. I don't think I'm gonna get a kill. You know, that's Luna actually participating in the team. It went awesome. And now I'll give Luna some mana. Help out. And because I'm Nyx, I will be building a Dagon first. Not necessarily that big of a Dagon, but it doesn't really matter which I use. I'm one of the only people who does enough damage to really hurt Axe. Alright, this Disruptor's being a little bit of a baby too. Anybody who acts like that's gonna get muted. I'm just not gonna listen to it. It's ridiculous. So, back to the gameplay. Anti-Mage is level 6, which means I'm keeping up in levels with him, because I'm almost 7. Okay, well, I'm really mad that I couldn't get anything for reflective damage on him, but it's my own fault. I should have done my Spike Carapace earlier. At least he's out of lane, though.
we kill him. You don't have your ult. If you had your ult, we could kill him, but you don't.
So basically right now I'm just gonna keep up what I'm doing. I'll actually, no, I don't need help. I was gonna help him buy a ward, but don't have to, I guess. I should put this ward down though. I didn't put it down because it wasn't my problem before, but now that we need the ward.
Oh my god, there's like 50 here. What are you guys doing?
Queen of Pain's level 8. Chalk that up to the Alchemist feeding mid. But we have to think about what we can do about it. All I can do about it right now is get levels and money. Alright, I'm going to use that immediately. The reason why is because using it right now is better with the Arcane Rune. So I'm never going to kill this squab like this. All I can do is chase her away. Alright, she's smart. And this Rubik is also smart. Last thing I did was spike Carapace so he can have it if he's going to steal it. So I got to go damage on her and I made her back up. No farming for her. That's a useful thing to do as an offlaner. I want farm too, but doing that's better than nothing. I don't know what he's pinging for. For a smoke? He didn't ping for a smoke, he just pinged himself. The Sand King will get away. He's gonna be TPing right now. Glimpse probably would help there, but that's okay. I need to get a ward up, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that down now. Rubik was going mid last I saw him, getting vision so that the disruptor knows not to mess around there. I'd go try to save the Alch, but that's never gonna happen. So I can use this to go in safer. I'll still have my invis to get out. That's my current plan. We can't see a lot of them, and that's a problem. We really don't have vision of that many. We have Sand King and Rubik. But I don't know where the rest of them are, and they should be farming. Oh, this is X. And that's what we do. I got Axe, I got his kill spree, and now I'm actually kind of back in the game. You know, I was down in farm, obviously. I've been walking around, not accomplishing a ton, just helping my team. But now I have farm. And that's what Nyx does. Look around. I mean, hopefully you have wards, you don't have to guess, but if you don't, and you can't really afford to put them up yourself very easily, take the next best thing. One for one, it was not a good trade though. Spell Lamp is what I'll be taking. I wasn't sure if we could reflect that on creeps. I was just testing. You can't. A lot of things are enemy hero
fuck,
only.
Man? Like, why did you bring him back? You just gave him a free fucking kill on me.
Getting a little mad. Alright, so now I can do this. The reason I'm ulting now is because I'm going to be backing into my base anyway. Getting closer to having my Dagon, which I'm pretty happy about. It's all good things. Things are looking up. Alrighty. So, now I have my Staff of Wizardry in my inventory. They're trying to move up on Luna there. I don't know what their actual plan is, but they're all a little bit too close for comfort. I can't TP in like that.
Oh, you both of you, what the fuck are y'all doing? Oh my god, this is like a bug.
I gotta get the sacks if I can. I'm dead. Okay though, me dying there wasn't the biggest deal. I got a kill on the axe, which was good. More money than they got for me, and I helped defend my team. Now that I have Dagon, I just have to go in and get more kills for it. I want to get the Rubik, but I didn't know that they were all coming back in together. They played as a good team there. I don't think he can see me.
Like, dude, how do you not have your ult? It is fucking 14 minutes and you do not have an ult. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, like, I'm gonna be able to land a stun like a fucking blink. Get the fuck out of here. Level 3, idiot.
Go ahead and mute him too. That's
You're
really
fucking retarded,
irritating.
man. Like, you're trying to gank people without an ult. It's pretty ridiculous.
I don't even know who he means is level 3. Up here 6. Has an ult. I think I'm actually the highest in the team, aren't I? Yep. So everybody has an ult, which is wonderful. So Anti-Mage's gonna be really hard to kill because actually he doesn't have that much farm somehow. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the courier because nobody else did it. I need farms, so I will gladly. Now I'm glad that I could help. Kind of stole a kill there, but to be honest, thinking that I needed a little bit more than some of the people on this team. The way they're playing, anyway. I've maxed out my mana burn so I can get a good nuke on Quap. And as it stands, Quap needs to die. So getting that extra multiplication. That's a problem. That's a problem. The Disruptor definitely went a little too close. I know he's trying to help me, but he should live though. Somebody on their team should die. Judging from how, well, he has Aegis, okay. Or it says Aegis, I didn't realize that. I missed what it was that got us scrolled, I guess that's what it was. This Rubik has Unstable Concoction. Very dangerous going anywhere near him. Ursa really can't do much for him. This is a dead Rubik. So I've started getting kills, I've transitioned into the strong point of my game. So I should hopefully be able to carry my team to the later points. I'm gonna go back up this Alk. Man. I'll take that at the very least. Alright, get my dig in 3. Big deal. Rubik's bottom. There's 2 mid. Big team fight. Cast my ult now, so it's off cooldown sooner. Unfortunately, that is dead. But I'm still coming, because we can still do something here. I wanted to follow the Ursa through the river, but figured I'd play it safe a little bit. Trying to get bounty runes to supplement my lack of farming. And it's mildly effective. It is not super effective. I don't know what to take now. Impale damage is nice, but magic resistance is probably better. Yeah, I'll take the magic resistance. I need to live. Excuse me, I need to live in these team fights. Desperately so. Alright. Invis again. It's time for me to find my target. Sand King bottom. Here's Rubik. So you made the mistake of attacking me first. Yeah, I got Rubik. They put themselves in a compromising position. Disruptor needs to learn, so you have to cast ult first. Very important, actually. The reason you have to cast ult first is because Plop can always blink out unless she's silenced. The silence comes from the ult. You need to put the ult down. Starts connect field because it's not visible until like a second in anyway. But then it's important. The trash talking Alk has done nothing, I'd like to note. Has a Radiance. Has money because he's Alk, but hasn't done anything to contribute to the overall team. I said that's very surprising. Oof. Let's see. I said that's very... Alright, good. Making sure my sound's still good. Picking up all this background noise, which kind of ruins my, my sound dampening and everything. I would have hoped it would stop, but my god. Some people. So that's a 3-man rotation, which I can do nothing about. I instead am going to go try to find this Rubik. I'm going to TP as soon as I get him, because I have to. They have so much catch. Crap. I at least damaged her. There always is a big group, and that's a problem. This Alk cannot take this anti-mage, and he should like be charging a stun or something. I guess not, because anti-mage. Well, he wasted his ult, so. He's still not gonna kill him. Anti-Mage can just blink away. Unless he's really stupid. No, he still went away. Even making a mistake, still was able to get away from him, so. If Rubik hadn't lifted me, that would have been fine. He got the lift because I screwed up. Plain and simple, I messed up. I think I'm gonna end up taking the Spike Therapist damage. No, at least Disruptor's buying wards. I appreciate that. At least I think it's Disruptor. Sand King has 1300 health. I should be able to eat that up pretty easily. I know I can kill Rubik. I could kill him before, and I have a Dagon 4 now, so. Rushing a Dagon isn't always the right answer. I just do it a lot because I get into those games where I have to be able to kill them because my team is not helping. Alright, this is probably not the time to move in. However, if I see a Quap I can kill, I'm gonna do it. Alright, he's out of there. But I got Quap, which was a lot of money. Actually, not as much as I thought, but a good amount of money. So, with things the way they are, it's probably best for us to push. 3 are dead, we're only missing 1. Ours is up before them. You need to make something out of what happened. I don't like to waste mana, but I'm going to end up being out as soon as everybody comes back anyway. Alright, back to base. Get that. I actually want Aether Lens now. Actually, I think I need Nags first, otherwise I have no way to regen, which is a problem. So, now that I have Dagon 5, I get that increased range. Really helps a lot. Increased damage. Lower cooldown. I tried to push in the lane a little bit, but it didn't work by... I can't do it by myself, unfortunately. I think they were checking for wards. Fortunately, our Ursa counters Axe. This Quap is going to suffer my wrath if I get close enough. It's just irking me a little bit that I'm one of the only people who makes like the initial moves. I know I am that kind of hero to initiate a little bit on at least one person, but you would think we would be capable without me at this point. That's okay. Yet again, we got quite a few good kills. Now I will continue to put pressure on the lane. Being significantly more, significantly higher level than Luna. Alright, that was actually really good because I also got a got Roche for it. Still on cooldown. Is this real anti-mage? I mean, it must be. That was very good. I almost screwed the pooch there. A little bit. That was not a good good setup. Came in, didn't have enough mana because he hit me. But we denied tower, so it all became worth it. I'm definitely going to take the agility to reduce the damage that Anti-Mage is going to do to me, because armor. I think. Well, I don't know. Gold helps, but we already kind of have a really big late game presence. I don't know if it'll help, you know? I like gold, but I think agility is better. I'm going to end up with an E-Blade, ideally. I do not have enough mana to do much. Again, sorry for this background noise. There's nothing I can do about it, I guess. I've tried. I gotta do this. And it didn't matter. Sand King is not somebody I'm afraid of by himself. He set himself up for failure. He didn't know I was there, but incidentally, ghosting himself versus me, not good for him. Now I attack a lot faster. Makes things a little bit easier. I am, however, going to get the Ogre Club first. I need to be able to, you know, survive a little bit better. 200 HP goes a long way. Alright, I only have enough for a little bit of some of the stuff I do. I don't know if he had vision or what, but I think I saw him dodge into these trees. We might get caught out of position here if they run into us, which I will not be happy about. We see the axe, so that's good. Nice. That's good. Alright, a little bit tankier. It's nice. I leveled up, so also that. Strength gain's actually 2, so that's not bad. 40 HP. My mana pool is actually rather large. It's just that it doesn't go up very fast. One of those things. We're making moves, but we need to push. You know, we're gaining the advantage now. I think we actually have the net worth advantage now. But we're not doing as much with it as we probably should be. I wish Ursa hadn't jumped in and stolen the last hits, because then I'd be the only one dying right now, not him. We shouldn't have a problem defending, as long as they play it right. Also, if he doesn't waste his mana with Manta, which would be nice, because they have an Orchid, that's what Manta's for. Axe will have blink up eventually. Yes, static, the kinetic, what's it called? Thunderstrike. Thunderstrike keeps him from casting for a little while. I wish I could buy back, I don't have it. That hurt a lot, but it's worth it because we got Quap. Ursa doesn't care about Axe, which is the greatest part of this whole equation. Ursa's actually doing work, a lot of it. He's up there with me in kills. I don't think the Sand King will push very hard into our territory. I don't even know why I would want that. He did, because Anti-Mage was there, but Now I just want to know where sinking is. Got his gem. Huge hit to them. That just really swayed the game. Wasted all that money for the gem, the 900 gold, and now it's ours. And I got sinking, so extra good. And sinking actually does have decent net worth because he's gotten a lot of kills and assists. So I'm happy. We got a lot of their money in that. Huge sway. Of course, Disruptor takes it, even though my abilities are probably more important. Alright, I'm going to deviate and go to the side here because they're going to be coming to help him. And I want to see them coming. I did get the kill. Got both kills. Ursa's being useless. I know we're losing our racks, don't get me wrong. But neither of them could help. I'm actually mad I didn't get the kill. Clop just has a little bit too much HP, I guess. Which really bothers me. Rubik having natural magic resistance really screws me over too. I picked into it, so it's my own fault. And I'm getting by, but him and Axe together, there's so much magic resistance with that pipe. And anti-mage, oh my god. When you stand next to them, he must be immortal. Oh good, he has the fusel blade. I like that. However, this anti-mage is gonna mess him up. This fight's getting bigger and bigger. I have to get there like now. Okay, we backed up. If I can just get close enough to him for the Radiance Burn to take effect. This is going well now. Just the anti-mage to defend, they really can't. I really don't want to be taking those hits myself, you know? They got one rack in singular, and we're about to get double. Yeah, we could try to end this, I suppose. I'm gonna steal their rune. It helps. You know, they don't get it, we do. All kinds of good stuff. Gets me out. Gotta get out of there faster, too. I got a DD, lots of damage. I get some last hits over here with my DD. I know it burrows too, so I can waste mana on shit as much as I like. Pretty much. I don't know where he's going or what he's doing, but in case I try to reinitiate, I want to have full health, full mana. The mana regen is not as impressive as you might hope, but it's much better than it was. But next I want Boots of Travel, that way I can be in every fight always. I can just tap at this, I suppose. Hopefully get us some money. Make it so that they can't react in their jungle very easily. Fortunately, my plus 40 agility, I actually do some damage at a reasonable speed. Just got us some good money. And here's my Aether Lens coming in. Now my range while I'm burrowed is ridiculous. Plus gives me some HP regen, in addition to everything else, which is nice. The reason we got the Anti-Mage, partially, a good part of it, was that right when he went to blink, I used my Spike Carapace from the ground. When you're burrowed and you use Spike Carapace, it automatically stuns everybody in the AoE, even if they don't hit you. I got Rubik, and it looks like I'm alive. Just gonna burrow in real quick, so I can actually heal much better. Give myself some time and some space. He just blinks. I did not know you could do this while you're burrowed. That's really funny, actually. I don't think I can catch this guy no matter what. Nope, we don't have vision, so that's okay. He didn't make any progress, he didn't really hurt anything, and we chased him off, so he wasted his time. Sell my CP, and I guess I'm gonna build for a Ghost Scepter. Really shuts Anti-Mage down. He does have the reflecting now. I have to be careful. I want to make sure I mana burn him first. Being level 25 also means that I'm at my limit for advancement. Yeah, I'm gonna go prowling around, see what I can find. Anti-Mage and Quapper around. I don't really want to fight them. I'm looking for Sand King or Rubik. Sand King's top. Has his quap. That's fine. I did a bunch of damage to him and chased him off. Put the fear in him. I live. Which is great. He tried to jump on me because I was farming here, and it didn't really work. Alright, we're making good progress here. I love it. I have to buy back. This is a good sign. So I'm just gonna get healed here. I mana burn myself there. That wasn't so smart. That's one part I didn't really think about. Is that when I mana burn, I get messed up. But that's okay. He still died. SK is probably one of their best players. Nice. That's what we needed to start the day. A terrible game that turns into a win. I don't... the Ursa... He has a battle pass. I'll tip Ursa. He did what he was supposed to do. I appreciate that I got tipped by, the Luna. I don't know what Luna was saying the whole time, but obviously thought I was tip-worthy, so there you go. Oh, I got a winter treasure. Oops. I actually have to click on it. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's queue it up. Let's check exactly how we did here. So, I raised 25. Fantastic. Good start. The reason that game went the way it went. So, early game, I actually skip right to the graphs real quick. Early game, you can see that they started getting ahead, like, bad. They started going, pretty bad. Nearly 7,000 GPM ahead. But we took it back dramatically. We got into the bigger team fights, and then it was just ours. The reason why is that our Alk fed early. Whether it was his fault or not, I didn't see, whatever. His first death was his fault, but he fed early and didn't get a lot of farm, but he's still an Alchemist. We still have a late game team. So exactly what I discussed about when we were picking, when we were in draft. I'm an early game hero. I do a lot of stuff early game, kind of fall off late game. This is a late game hero. These are kind of good always. Axe is an early game hero. Quap is a late game hero. Early game, kind of okay, but not great in team fights until level 6, and even after that, takes a long time. Not a lot of team fights anyway. So I helped carry us through. As you saw, I got so many kills right in a row, which gave us enough time for Luna to get online. Kind of, anyway. Enough so. Luna got kills. Ursa did his own work. He didn't even need me, but still, gave Ursa some space to work with, and gave him space to do Roche, for example, which he took. He actually played exactly like he should have. You know, I'm fighting, I kill someone, get killed. He's taking Roche. That's what he should be doing. Then we get a huge money advantage, the XP that he gets, and we have an Aegis. Alchemist eventually did use the space to get some farm, got a lot of items because he's an alchemist. What do you expect? And my net worth actually ended up being really lackluster compared to some of the other people on my team, and that's okay. Late game, I really, fell off because my last hits are crap, which is kind of expected because of Nyx. But I killed the people who mattered. I had 4 kills on Quap. I killed Axe a lot. Ursa's the only other person who could kill Axe. I picked off the supports early game. I did what I needed to do. I even bought Flying Courier, which was kind of a nice thing to do. Which is just what you do. So, net worth. You can see, like, Alex started off really poor. I started off okay. The only person who started off well was Quap, because Quap got that first kill, and then there were a ton of kills on Alk. But the reason that didn't matter so much is because we had Alk catch up. I stayed pretty constantly in the top, so did Ursa. And just on their team, they just kind of petered out, Like, the only other person who had farm was Anti-Mage. And Anti-Mage solo against us, we have too many stuns and silences. Disruptor ult into my stun. Alk storing a stun. Luna stuns. These mini stuns. They just didn't really have that chance, We just owned the late game. They couldn't do much to the late game. They kind of all fall off except Anti-Mage. And we have Luna come online, which rivals Anti-Mage. Ursa, who rivals Anti-Mage. Alk, who rivals Anti-Mage. Like, he cannot 3v1. He can't 1v3 them. That's just what it is. So, now to the exciting part. It's open a treasure. So, I've got the Bounty Hunter and the Lich set. So, I'm hoping for this Phoenix set, but probably not going to happen. Or the Visage set. I like the Visage set, too. This is sad. Uh-oh. Thanks. I don't like that Clink set. That's really unfortunate. I already have a Clink set I'm rather fond of. Well, I don't know if I'm that fond of it, though. More so than what they have available. I own a bunch of Clink sets, actually. I don't know. I actually don't like that. Maybe I'll put this set back on. Kind of like that set. I'll stick with it. That's fine. The next level, I get a Raleigh Battle Blessing. I'm excited about that. My MMR is now up in 2900 or so. Yep, 2908. I don't know why this doesn't say it. I'm not sure. But I have 2908. I'm excited. I hit back to that 2900 mark. Now I should get to 3000. Probably won't happen tonight. Even if I win all games, it still probably wouldn't get that high. Because they usually give around 25. Because even if I got 26 every time, that's only 78 plus 8 is 86. So I couldn't possibly get it tonight unless the games were really quick. But, that doesn't happen. Not generally. So I'll just enjoy it for what it is. But, get some good MMR, good start to my night. I'm feeling it. We did have some bad matchups at the beginning. Because I'm really bad against the magic resistance of Rubik and the magic resistance of AM. But their Axe is really bad against Ursa. Pretty bad against Alk. Pretty bad against Luna late game. Quap's really, really bad against Ursa. Disruptor's really good against Quap, and Axe, and Anti-Mage, and Rubik, and Sand King. He's good against all of them, all 5. Anybody using that ult can't do any of their escapable, movable, dangerous moves. That can be said about almost any hero. You know what I mean? They need to be able to cast, but it's a big deal in this particular match. Which is why I'm glad that Disruptor ended up being the hero. Good. Auk is okay against some of them. Like Quap, not super great, but decent late game, you know. He's good against people who build a Blink Dagger, like Sand King and Rubik, just because when he chases with Radiance, they can't do it. Sand King will probably just stun out, but Rubik's stuck. We have some decent matchups. I look at the builds here to see if I agree with some of the builds. So in my opinion, Thunderstrike is not the greatest first ability for Disruptor. It is good, don't get me wrong, it does stuff, but it's kind of like the damage isn't worth it for what the other things do. So like Glimpse will stop a gank or a kill. Just get out of here. Very useful. Kinetic Field can stop or give you a kill. Probably take Kinetic Field in most matches, but Glimpse could also be good. I wouldn't max Glimpse that early though. Not usually. I'd probably do a fair smattering of it all, but I'd probably start with one of these two and get Kinetic Field, a Thunderstrike at level 3, maybe 4, something like that. Hard to say. I haven't played Disruptor in a long time, but I used to play a lot of Disruptor back in the day. This AM really tried to kill my mana, which is probably the right move. That's how he should have played it. That's why my lane was a little bit hard as it went on, because he was just getting rid of my mana in one hit. That's all it took. Rubik did his traditional build. This is for getting kills. Increased telekinesis gives you the ability to get them from farther and lift them for longer, you know. So that's why he took that. The Sand King went greedy though, getting Caustic Finale. He almost maxed Caustic Finale for at least the first 3 levels. Didn't max it, but put a lot of devotion into that, just so he could harass his lane. And it worked out in the short term, but his carriers couldn't back him up. They didn't have the late game that they could have hoped. I gotta wait forever for this match, jeez. I always see these new things in the little home page, the splash page, and I wonder about them. Like, you get a new music pack here. Sounds alright. I like it, but I don't know if it's don't know if it's for me. I think I'm using like the Heroes Within sound pack or something. I'm a fan of that. It can actually help you too. It can alert you to things before you notice. So somebody coming out of the fog to kill you, to gank, it can sometimes give you that sound cue before you're really able to see it happening, which can really help you. So make sure you choose a music pack like you register on that sort of level. Get this Legion Man out of here. Tentatively pick Storm because I've been having a good time with Storm recently. Apparently they have a guy who's currently streaming. Good for him. Respect anybody who streams, no matter what the quality or what the content. As long as you're out there putting content out there, that's good. Sniper? And of course I picked PA, which counters Sniper pretty hard. Awesome. I need it. Work with the team, obviously. He random, which he shouldn't have, but make the best of what you have. We have a sniper now. We're stuck with it. tree. That's troublesome for Storm Spirit. Troublesome for a lot of the mids I picked, though. I'm okay with pinking now. I'm comfortable with that. Welcome to hell, Tree Ant Protector. Everybody's switching lanes. So funny though, he keeps getting bounced around. So I'm gonna be a little bit greedy in this lane. I'm gonna cast a lot of spells, I think. So get myself clarity. The mangoes are just because I love mangoes on Timbersaw. You get that extra HP regen once you get stacks going. And you have the mangoes, you're just unkillable because they do damage like 100 damage, 200 damage. Oh, he already healed 75. Like, and then you're taking less because of the armor stacks. It's like 50 damage. He healed 40. 50 damage. He healed 50. Like, and you're just completely unassailable if they have physical damage. Pudge isn't a huge concern to me. The pure damage sucks. In early game, he'll ruin me. But once I get to like 6 or so, Pudge is nothing. I jump on him, I lower his strength, which means now his ult does less, he lifesteals less. His health went down significantly. It's not fun to be him at that point. We have a lone druid. Whoa. I do not see lone druids anymore. That is rare. I don't have any money to buy this other ward for Lich, and I feel a little bit bad. I'm just going to go ahead and buy it. I'll be a nice guy. I don't need the clarity as much. I figure getting the ward would be better for the team. The tree will not be happy when I cut down all the trees when I level up. So this match in particular, I'm actually not too worried about. I think we can do this. Do not worry, gentlemen. I intend to win this game. It is true. Having a jungle LC is better than almost any other jungler in certain ways. However, I have faith in us. I don't want to give him a tango, but he asked nicely. It's hard for me to refuse when someone just asks nicely. Alright, Monkey's gonna get this pretty easily, so I'll start to walk away now. No reason to really stick around too much. Alright, I have to get my ward up. One of the best places is here. It gives me a lot of information about what's going on their side of the map. Now I can see their camp. I can see them coming here. Now I have to block. Alright, Legion Commander. Legion's in lane, guys. This is a problem. However, with my ability to tango, doesn't matter so much. Pudge actually damaged himself a lot. He does have more healing than I do, but it won't end up mattering. I ended up healing a lot because of reactive armor anyway. Oh, good counterattack. What? Good counterattack. This early. That's ridiculous. Well, fortunately, he's being kind of dumb and pushing the wave, so I'll take it. Play it safe. Now I can escape if Pudge starts doing that again. I got the first blood. That doesn't make me too happy, but that's okay. Alright, now I have a fair smattering of my abilities. I've used the word smattering twice now. Why? Why not? It's the Heart Legion's last hitting. Legion does have decent HP, so I'm probably not going to be able to do too much. I have an emergency TP now, so if I get caught out, I can always TP, as long as I have enough HP to last. Alright, Pudge is running a little lower on healing. Not really that low, but at a level where I can actually probably do something. I'm actually going to back up and grab my rune. I feel it's probably worthwhile. Give me some gold I'm probably not going to otherwise get. This lane, it's kind of rough. Backing up for those few moments is giving me the ability to regen too. Always nice. Legion really has no problem healing thanks to counterattack, but whenever I can get both of them, it's worth it. Another level of reactive armor. I've kind of pushed the Pudge out a little bit. Alright, Legion just gaining some stacks, so I'm just going to walk away, grab my bounty rune, let myself heal. Still got a mango here. I want to get my mana boots, because that gives me a lot more ability to actually kill them, but it takes time. Actually, now is probably a good idea to just use the Sanctuary. If I have enough mana going in, I can kill Pudge pretty easily. Especially this is a real rune. Haste is actually exactly what I was looking for. Invis would have done it too, though. So, they just learned the hard way that Timber Saw is deadly with right positioning. So now I'm going to work on my Bloodstone. Missing Pudge, I want them to know that. I'd love to TP that, but he is probably already dead. Oh, maybe not. I want him to be afraid of me. I messed up there. If I had been able to pass through him, I might have got the kill. It's okay, though. We all make mistakes. I am making it so Legion Commander doesn't feel comfortable while laning. And that's a big deal. Legion's getting lower on mana for a few seconds, won't have the ability to heal. I'm immortal here, but I don't want to push it. The reason why is because it is under tower, and if Legion gets me in a duel or something, I could die. It's certainly possible. Get some money, get back, get some healing. If I hadn't missed with 2 of my abilities, I would have got the kill, but stuff happens. Now I have some extra HP regen, so... I'm gonna go see if they have a bounty rune. Looks like the real rune's top. The real rune's top. If you feel like grabbing it. So with this, I'm actually gonna level up my Whirling Death. I need to have more ability to get the kill on Legion. And now with my Soul Ring, I can actually, you know, push my luck a little bit. Brilliant Armor is a little scary. I need him to slow. Yes. I didn't mean slow, by the way. That is how you get a good kill. I use my Soul Ring, but that's okay. My 10 reactive armor stacks mean I can't die, which is lovely. We should be able to take this tower and give ourselves a good start.
Killed me?
Wow. To explain, I mean, Timber turned around when I clicked him. He went like this to try to path around the tree. I should have been able to stop that immediately and been like, no, 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 no. But I do also blame Monkey King for not stunning significantly earlier. He needs to get the stun out if he wants to get kills. Legion's got a ramp Aquila, which I think is silly on Legion Commander. Never been a fan. Please don't buy it. Alright, with an extra level in Pride, I upgrade Timber Chain. Get a little bit more pure damage in there, a little bit more on the latch range. So, killing Legion will actually be kind of difficult, to be honest. Walking right into me, though, is pretty cool. I got Pudge and I'm out, so that was good. They had a 3-man rotation on me and I still lived because Timber Saw. It's a wonderful life we live when we're Timber Saw. At level 10, I'll take that health. I was gonna take this health right now. Now I'm much more capable of fighting the Legion. Lots of health. Alright, let's get some moves. Make some moves here. Wish I had a higher level of reactive armor now. That's okay. Still healing up. Get some last hits. Trying to teach this PA that she cannot feel safe. Nice. Worth. Got me, but Lich got a lot more. Huge rotations. They just rotated 3 top guys. We need to push other lanes. I forgot we had a lone druid. Has he been fighting? Yeah, kind of. Ooh. Awesome. Bear has Demolish, so we should be able to pretty easily do something with that. reactive armor stacks going. Oh, who's that? That was super painful, but I did manage to get some good damage in there before getting trashed. I have no health, I want that to be clear. I hurt. Because we're strong. I mean, we are. We just need to get better. Yeah, on their shrine. Okay, yeah, there it is. MK needs to stun earlier and be less of a critic towards everybody else. Get some money, get some experience. I saw PA. I'm here for Lone Druid. We need to push freaking mid. I don't know why we're not. Let's bought a ward. Like, really, dude? As soon as I finish Bloodstone, you know, I'll help, but I gotta finish it. Okay, unfortunately, trash talking the other team is not cool. I guess not unfortunately, which is not cool, so there you go. Nice. Get some money. I'm probably never going to build anything out of this stout shield, so I'll actually sell it. Just so I can speed up my Bloodstone. I'm worried about what's going to happen here. Got the full soul booster now. I can actually unlock the combining on this. I'm thinking for their team in particular, a Sheep's Guard will do wonders for us. Cool. Bloodstone. Now I have mana regen, and I'm happy. People are so lazy when they ping. They won't just ping the actual rune. Alright, Shadow Fiend obviously has to go to. I'm certainly not gonna take it. There. Wonderful. Now, the Lich obviously isn't gonna buy too many of these. It's really irritating me actually. Shadowfiend's bottom. There, now I have wards. I'm going to start with putting a ward up here. It's a good spot. Gets his vision of that. I'm probably going to try to get a ward on the second cliff if I can. Since we're already moving that direction anyway. To be immortal. I gotta protect sniper here. Stand in between them all. Still hurts a lot, actually. I don't know what their health is going to be like, but I'm in invis, and I want to see what I can do. Ooh, Pudge is risky. Where's he going? I wish that my good friend did not come with. Get back, dude. I'm trying to sneak in. I don't think he gets it. Play it safe. Get out before everybody comes. I could have got that Pudge if he didn't come along, but it's whatever. We have good vision of their jungle now, so I'm happy about that. Got those wards down. Placing wards is everybody's job. Support should do it, but if they don't, you have to make sure it gets done. You can't just let that go and be like, oh, whatever. Alright, plate mail. I am now significantly more survivable against Shadow Fiends, PA, and Legion. I want that. Jump. Oh, he's so slow. Dude, you gotta jump earlier, man. I come over, and you don't jump. You have no idea what people's ranges are, do you? I'm not even in range, and he started running away. Alright, again, not worth it. Nice. Alright, damn. MK's like complaining. I have a range. This is the range, right? And it takes time to get to its end. I know what's in my range and what's not, for the most part, you know? And obviously I could Timber Chain to get closer, but... He is. SF is a toxic player. Druid's actually getting some money. Courtesy, Chakram. Chakram. I could use this. don't care. Does I care about that? Health regen. Denied. I deny. Do not worry, friends. Wow, see, it didn't catch. Shocking, I know. MK doesn't seem to understand that. Crap. Who's going in? Lone Druid? Lunatic. Kind of hurt the MK. I don't know why I picked MK. Oh jeez, this is a rough game. We should just be doing fine, but hasn't worked out that way so far. He doesn't even have any items. I'd like to note that. He has no items. He has Vanguard. I have a full Bloodstone, and I have a Plate Mail, which is an expensive part of an item. Like, who does he think he's talking to? The money I stole from him I will use to buy team-oriented things. They're actually doing really well over there. The problem is you can't solo the whole team. Shadowblade? Why? I know why. I know what the purpose is. Sneak up on people, but it just seems a little silly. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do, unfortunately. I'm down to an unpleasant amount of Bloodstone charges, too. I don't love that. Oh, man. I need to do something. Dang. That's what we have to do. We don't have a choice anymore. I got a level out of that, so that's good. I need my level 3 chakram. That would be nice. Be having a Vlad's and Deso really makes Really makes this difficult. He needs to run better. Of course, my Bloodstone was still on cooldown to the last moment. Really having problems with fighting a Shadow Fiend. He hurts. Hurts a lot. I need more armor. More health. I wouldn't really catch part of the ward there, which is a problem. That's okay. Alright, we don't have any sentries down past that. So I can put one down here. That way we have coverage of almost the entire area. Small dead spot in between, but that's not important. This is a problem, this is a problem, this is a problem. Whoop. Oh jeez. This Pudge does not care. He's risky. MK seems to want to save his Q. Oh yeah, actually he had used it recently, okay. Just in case Treant tries to do some nonsense, he can still come around the back, but it'll make it harder for him to do what he wants to do. If I stand here and soak experience, I'll get my level 3 Chakram. A lot more damage. 40 more pass damage, 25 damage per second, and it's all pure. I need money too. I denied. Had to do it. I wish Monkey could come in earlier. That would have been very helpful. He could jump right now. And now he can't. Could jump. Could jump. He needs to get out. Blade mail. Okay, he did. He did most of what he could there. He should have got out a while ago. He could have kept tree hopping, but that's okay. Which have wards? Yeah, he has some wards. We need something else to happen here, you know? They have a better late game than we do, mostly. I guess you could argue for either side. Because Tree and Pudge don't have a great late game. They have some really strong 3, and we have a good 4, you know? Alright, got PA, that's a big deal. I have the Bloodstone charge because I'm running low, which is unfortunate. I want to have my Shivas. With things like they are, we need to make a move somewhere. 2 dead. 2 big ones dead, too. I'm gonna steal their rune. Hopefully get enough money for Shiva soon. He's damaged. I didn't know you could do that. First time I ever tried that. Enemy Rashawn. He can ping his health. Look at that. It's wonderful. I need an Ags. Oh, he's actually hurting Legion a lot. I don't think I'll make it there for the kill, but I can be around. Get back, get back. Oops. Problem. That's not active. Leave that as an area denial device. Alright, a little bit more armor. It's always nice. I'm thinking that Spell Amp is better. I need more damage. Alright, we apparently don't want to push, so that's fine. I'll back up, play it safe with my team. Unfortunately, Sniper died. I really didn't want to see that happen. Very not good. This is also a problem. The Shadow Fiend. I have to take that, even if it's going to kill me. I can't let them have it. If one of them takes it, we're going to have a big problem. I have decent HP regen, so I am going to come back into the fight if I can. Good kill. Nice. Ah, we're just in a bad spot. Sniper just gets eaten by some of these people. Getting some good golds. They have Aegis though. Get back. Got a turtle. No other option, really. Unfortunately. I don't like to do it, but it's what we have to do. I want to put them out, but they really shouldn't be out like that, you know. So we have one sentry here. That's a good one. We need more vision out. So this is the most. Oh, that was close. I almost wind down. Okay, I was already here. Kind of bothers me that Lich came over and did that. Yeah, that'll buy us some more time. That's Legion. I don't want nothing to do with that Legion. That actually hurts the Shadow King quite a bit. Oh. Nothing to do with that now. I was dead no matter what, so I have to accept it for what it was. I denied 3 times now, if I remember correctly, which means I'm paying attention enough. They weren't bad denies, like I had to. PA has dagger, I'm going to die there. Accept it and move on, don't let PA get money. Or experience. I guess experience is relevant because they're both level 25, but doesn't need money to finish that butterfly. Our MK just does not have enough money for what he, like his position on his team, and it's really a problem. Might as well just ult. We know they'll separate, but it's worth the shot. I'm one of the first ones up, of course. I guess they're afraid enough of me. unfortunate they took our shrine. Getting to the secret shop's gonna be really hard now. Time for getting a Scotty is definitely progress, though. That's the escape route. Alright, now I have enough money to finish my Ags. Be in a good spot. Grab that. What's the problem? Of course, there's always that one tree in the way. The one's nowhere near where you're aiming, but you just don't even pay attention to it. Alright. Well, that's a problem. So now I have my double jazz. This sucks. Come on. I can't believe after everything I put into it, nothing else happened for our team. Do we get a lot of buybacks or what? No, just the... I can't believe that. I did most of the damage on the Shadow Fiend. Then when he BKB'd, I didn't do a lot of damage, but... It's just, the game's over, you know? It's one of those things. I mean, I'm not a bad guy, but I'd probably say GG Monkey King if I was. I can't hear what he's saying though. I'm sure he's trash talking. We'll get to the bottom of this. Alrighty, let's see here. Net worth. Sniper had more than I did, which makes sense. He's Sniper. Lone Druid had more because he was firing most of the game, which is fine. He should have had more, though, for a Lone Druid, but that's okay. You know, we lost, so I won't put it on him. Monkey King did not have enough money. He should not have had less than me. That's not good. Which we'll get to. Lich died a little bit too much, but he does have to go kind of close. He was okay, as far as items he had. He's not supposed to have that many items. Damage. Looks like Monkey King did a decent amount. Looks like we all did a decent amount besides Lich, which is kind of understandable. However, I know a bunch of Monkey King's kills were... The damage he did often didn't matter because it was a big team fight near the end. He didn't do his stuff until near the end of it. We didn't get any kills off of it. It's dead damage, you know. It doesn't matter. Let's see why. So, Jingo Mastery first is fine. Down Strike next is fine. You need to have your treetop thing before level 8. Tree Dance before level 8. This is unforgivable. This is one of the main reasons we lost. It is his mobility. It lets you jump so far. Like, really far. I don't know why he didn't take it earlier. It was a big mistake. Probably one of the reasons we lost. In my honest opinion. Sniper did a shrapnel build. That's fine, I suppose. No biggie. So, Graps. We started losing. We started winning actually for a while here. We went ahead, even though we had a rough start. We went ahead, and they just took it back. We tried to take it again, and they just got it because they had a late game, I suppose. My net worth was consistently in the middle, right where I should be. Snipers was consistently pretty high. Lone Druids was consistently pretty high. The problem was Shadow Fiends was the highest since 10 minutes, and it kept going up. I mean, you can look at the item choices. So Monkey King does not finish a single item until his Ring of Aquila at 542. Like, okay, that's slow. Phase Boots, alright, that's fine. Then he gets a Vanguard, which is good, don't get me wrong, but it's a slow Vanguard. You know, he obviously wasn't farming too well. And then doesn't get a Blade Mail until 30 minutes. So he has a, 12-minute period where he gets nothing, basically. Just whatever Blade Mail costs, which is very cheap. And then has a huge downtime before an Echo Saber. Like, ridiculous. Monkey King never had the farm he was supposed to have at any point in the game. Then he went Basher, which I don't think was the best decision either. He just did nothing for us. All of his damage was just not good damage. Like, it didn't happen at the right times. He blamed other people for not jumping on people, but he didn't realize we don't have the range. Like, he's the one who's supposed to jump on. He's Monkey King. You go first. That's your job. He didn't understand how to play Monkey King, in my opinion. That was a very poor display of understanding of the hero. You need to be able to initiate. You need to understand what that means for your team, in my opinion. Checking my sound. It just wasn't a good game for him at all. Very poor display. Lone Druid, probably should have farmed a little faster, but he was okay. Boots travel that early is my opinion, is not the way to go. I don't agree with that, but I don't play a lot of Lone Druid. Shadow Blade I also think wasn't the way to go. Get something a little better maybe, like a Sanjanyasha. Mjolnir's fine. A gem is fine. That's okay. We needed one. No biggie. And they just had so much. Like, Monkey King didn't have a single significant item that actually mattered. And so I guess you could say his Blade Mail matters, but then his Echo Saber. So he got an okay item at 30 and an okay item at 40. Let's see what they had at 30 and 40. 30, an MKB on Shadow Fiend. A Deso on PA. This is in addition to those other good items. That's their 30 compared to his. And then their 40 compared to his. I mean, add a BKB, a Yasha, add a Blade Mail. Someone doesn't even need one. Trant was pretty poor. Add a BKB. Almost done with an Assault Cuirass. I mean, they just had so much more than us. Their farming, it just shows in their farm. Our Monkey King was one of our main failing points, in my opinion. Also, our lack of wards early. If Lich had bought some wards earlier, probably would have helped us. Like, I didn't buy that many wards, yet I almost spent as much as Lich did. And almost. Not really, but kind of. That shouldn't be the case. Not that I shouldn't spend a lot, but that Lich should have spent more, because I didn't buy much at all. But, that's okay. Accept it for what it is. I actually don't know how much I lost, though. Okay, I lost 24, so I'm 1 up. I always ban Legion Commander, by the way. Anybody from the last game here? We had Obama, Avon, Isildur, and I don't know. Nope. We have a Lone Druid right off the bat. What goes well with Lone Druid? Honestly, I don't even know off the top of my head. I mean, I can afford to be at range because he's going to go in. I suppose a Silencer wouldn't be bad. And then there was Slark. So, with a Slark, I'm probably thinking more along the lines of someone who doesn't care. Storm Spirit doesn't care about Slark, although he will buy an Orchid. That's a problem. But I'm just going to avoid him. One of the best ideas. I don't know why they would have an Invoker. Luna Venge, though. That's a silly lane. So I try to ban Legion, now they have a Legion. I'm going to suffer. Still not a bad pick against any of them. Void's not bad. I'm not sure what we really need. Alright. Oh, my wrist kind of hurts. Let's make this happen. I'm not going to bet. They picked her, so that's awesome. Ah, jeez. No wagering. I will predict, though, because there's no harm. I think that's a really generalized statement that isn't necessarily true. Just throwing that out there, I think that's a little bit of a oversimplification. I honestly don't have that much faith in us. They have a lot of scary late game gamers. We need to end early. And I don't know if we have the ability to. We have good pushing early. Spelled there is wrong, by the way. That is not the appropriate use of theirs. That is the appropriate use of theirs, belonging to them. Come on, Storm Spirit. At least block them a little.
You're just thinking of like late game if we get like over freaking 2 hours where every one of them is farmed and has every item. 45 minutes, only like they're not gonna have enough farm for all 4 of those 4s.
It's possible. He is right that it's possible they don't have enough farm for them. But if they do, we're gonna have a problem. I'm actually really strong against Ursa here. If he tries to, you know, go toe-to-toe with me, he's gonna have a big problem. Now, if I get too close, I'll have a problem. But I'm not too worried about that. Yes. Wasting a lot of mana, but it's worth it in the end. Keep Ursa out of commission. That hurt. There, cool. I'll back up, give myself some space, start healing. Wait for those stacks to go away. There they go. Ursa is not able to continue laning. Not the health he was at, he'll have to heal first. He might either go back to base, go use his sanctuary. It's probably what he's really going to do, is go use his shrine. Fortunately, by the time he comes back... Yep, he definitely did use his shrine, by the way. One more. Oh, crap. No. Crap. Mr. Overrun? Oh, it is. Nice. So, he just wasted his, good jazz. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize he still had stacks on him. And the ability to have stacks and then have more stacks. But I will keep just pinging him out. Tinking. I don't know what to call it. Hitting him slightly. That's what I mean, so I'll just say it. Keep poking at him. Sad that I gave up first blood, but it doesn't really put her so much better of a situation. It does, obviously, to some degree, but I still have more less hits than Ursa. And now he's at such a low... Funny enough, sometimes getting first blood mid, if you have to run back to base, is not worth it. People don't know that, but it's true. Because if he has to run back to base right now... Oh, shit. He has phase boots. Oh my god. Alright, that was my mistake. I stayed too close. I got greedy. I wanted to put the Q down. I did not realize he had phase boots. I don't have any boots. That's my fault. 100%. I own it. I don't have brown boots, and that's what I'm paying for right now. Bruin's bottom. I wonder if he'll go for it. If he doesn't, I will. I'm weakening him, you know what I mean? I'm making him waste all of his tangos, but it's not worth it for what's happening. I don't know why I did that. I thought I'd bottle it. I forgot it automatically activated under certain circumstances. He has level 6, so now I can't do anything to him. I need my level 6 is what needs to happen. You might at level 6 so bad. Killing him was nice, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't worth it. I can at least appreciate some of those types of things. But I'm back earlier, I guess. It's kind of nice. Do you have any idea they're coming back? Currently offline. The other one is tiny. Currently offline. Does not give me any other information than that, but at least their profile is not private. When it's private, I'm not really willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. That's me. Oh, good. One came back. Not a good start mid. I just need level 6 because if he goes on me, I can just leave. But right now, he's just too fast. He phase boots, and I can't get away. I probably should take Electric Vortex. I should have taken it at level 5. I should have realized that that would really help me out. Come on. I gotta back up, because Ursa's coming, I'm sure. I could really use a TP from, you know, Venge or Shadow Demon when he dives me. We could get an easy kill. Like, at this point, it's no longer my fault. It is Shadow Demon and Venge's fault. They have... I pinged, I warned them that he'd been doing it, and let's see if they have TPs. Yes. And yes.
Fucking.
I'm just not going back to lane. Ever. If I'm not gonna get, all I would need is a stun. Venge comes in, stuns, we get a kill instead of me dying. But they obviously have no desire for that, so I'm just gonna do anything else besides beat it. The worst camp I could get. Mud golems. Which is just lovely. No, I guess that's fine. I don't know where he went so fast. But okay. I'm actually confused. I don't know where Slark went. I'm glad that Shadow Demon has fed him. Thank you, Shadow Demon. Looks like we might win this game just because they don't have anybody to play, but we'll see. I'm really sad that I didn't get the kill, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world, it just makes me very sad. Oh jeez. Well, we already knew that, to be fair. That's not news. Oh well. Really don't feel that bad. Nobody came to help me, so... Why is that not exploding on him? That's really unfortunate. We're diving so far. Could use a rotation from the Luna, but oh no, it's gonna be okay. Thank you on Slark did help. Wasn't like a catastrophic change in the net worth, but it helps. Oh, I didn't realize there's another room about to come up. My bad. Cool. Invised and Arcanes. We need to find somebody to kill. Oh, I still have this magnificent power. I was just coming to. I wish I had been there sooner. If I had had faster reaction speed, I could have done something. We need wards, that's what we need. I know we have like one there, but... Done, done. Just hit somebody, Jesus Christ. We're getting trashed right now. I don't know what else to say to them. Like, A, what's done is done, but B, supports are expected to come save their carries, even in dumb situations. Some of those deaths were my fault. I own them. The ones that weren't my fault, however, rest on the supports. That's just how it is. I'm wondering why he didn't use Rabbit or anything. Like a good ability. I don't know. It didn't seem to be on cooldown. I could have appreciated it. Could have appreciated much of anything else. I'm glad they fortified because I was a little slow to it. So yet again, Slark chased me from fucking there. And I don't understand. Sorry for the language. I don't understand. Slark will die, but... not good. We cannot fight both of them. It's lunacy. I can't go for a Bloodstone. I have to get out of Orchid. I'm never gonna get the farm for Bloodstone. It's expensive and it's not worth it anymore. There's just very little I can do without my team. And I feel like I never have them. They don't come to help me.
I'm dead.
He's right. Not the only person Nurse has killed, like to know. He has 14 kills. And I've said what I need to say. That's just all there is to it. Do your job. That's your job. Give your support. Any supports out there, that is your responsibility. You rotate. The poor thing is, too, they have... what happens. Two people DC'd. He gets money. Clark's 18. Clark is higher than Ursa. That's surprising. I just need to get my Orchid so I can stop Ursa from casting anything, or stop Slark from casting anything. It's not going to help if they have a BKB, really, but whatever. I can also stop the Pudge from casting. He's not going to get a BKB, I wouldn't imagine, so... We should be able to win, because, you know, there's quite a few of those, but... It's 5 versus 3, but it's hard with all that money. It's a very hard battle. It's gonna be sad if I lose this too, because it'll end up being 2 losses and a win, because this game's probably gonna take till it's too late. It's gonna be sad. We get money for that, I mean, it's not ideal, but take it. Wish we had stuns instead of Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon's not terrible, but it's really not ideal to have, you know, what he has versus stuns right now. We don't have that many stuns. Venge has good stuns. I appreciate Venge. Good stun. I have a stun. Who has a mini stun? Not doing so hot. But I'm regenning. Slowly but surely. Get out of there as fast as possible. That's good. That's progress. I agree. We could actually just win this because of the fact that they can't respond very well. If they send their lower level people, then they'll just die and beat us. Alright, Ursa's back there, so that's good. Need some farm somewhere. We're really struggling though. This is not a good place to be. As I said last game, it's just not a good place to be. Lone Druid is actually doing pretty well, I guess. Nice. That's some items. Better items than I do. Not ashamed to admit it. It's a bad game. Made a mistake early and it cost me. Wow, that went way better than it should have. I don't know what happened, but it should not have gone that way. I don't really need the shrine as long as I get to get my orchid. What's Pudge have? Blade mail. I know we had that. Kind of important information. We need to push in general. It looks like nobody's agreeing on where to push. Puts me in this awkward spot. Slow too. Almost there. Alright, I can sell the bottle now. I'm not gonna be able to use it efficiently. Dust is kind of important though. So we just lost 3. Now you have decent mana regen for where I'm at. Oh my god. Other than that, I want to build a site, don't get me wrong, but it's too expensive, and it doesn't solve the same issue that I'm getting, you know, orchided. BKB would be nice, don't get me wrong, but I don't feel like that's the best expenditure of my money. Oh good, they got Ursa. He hurts. Hurts a lot. Bear doesn't have much on him though. He's going a lone druid. Like him build as opposed to the bear build. Well, that was just a mistake in all aspects. Just like I made a mistake in all aspects. Walking out there. the level. Is there a rock and roll in this game? No? I guess that's a gift from someone then? Ah, jeez. Yeah, looks like this will be the last game, so I really hope we win, especially with the 2 DCs. Wish I had real items. But we're just suffering so much right now and being strangled for money. And they have everything they could ever want. Helm of the Dom is not the item. I don't know why Bench went Helm of the Dom. That's really dumb in my opinion. Who's building fair items? Definitely going armor. Screw attack speed. Ghost Scepter's not bad. Heck, I could just Ghost Scepter. Minimum. At this point, I'm not even sure what to do, you know? One of those moments. Do you know what I'm doing? Fantastic. Leveled it up so I'm faster, bigger range for damage, more damage. Oh my god. Fucking do. Oh my god, Benj. Are you kidding me? Jesus. Do something. Effing do something. Like, really? Use Wave of Terror. Shoot it now. Versus right there. Why not? Thank you. Oh, jeez, man. Benj left me out to dry again, just like at the beginning of the game, with no TP. I wonder if they have Legion and Tiny farming like jungle or something. Because you can do that to give yourself some more gold. I don't want to use the sword anymore. I need health. I wish I'd taken the 200 health. I wish I could go back and change my answer. It's nice, but not that nice. That's a strange decision. I feel like Ursa needs it more. I mean, Slark's got some scare items too, I suppose, but... Best I can do for my team was just do that. Didn't seem like a lot. It's not. I'm selling this real quick so I can buy the dang Yules. Now that I have the full Yules, I have capability to not get instantly killed, maybe. I don't even know what I can really do right now. I'm really still weak. I don't have that many items. I'm kind of just making stuff up as I go, to be honest. Crap, crap. Of course, Pudge gets me. Lucky root, but not lucky enough. Okay, so see, here's the question. Where was Shadow Demon during that? Get back! What are you doing, man? He just fed for no reason. And I don't understand why. I don't know what he was doing, what he thought he was doing. But plays like that are what's throwing the game. And I've made those plays, so I can say it. I did some plays that are throwing the game. That's a play that's throwing the game. Kill him. Thank you. Nice. Nice. This Lone Druid knows what he's doing. He's a good player. He's helping the team. He's starting to carry. He's actually been carrying. Sorry, he's not starting just now. He's doing it for quite a while. I came in, make sure my team got that dang kill. I'm so done with this armor. I can actually survive a little bit. So I have buyback, because that's the most important thing right now. If they're allowed to stomp us into the ground without us being able to, you know, do it again, we're done. And my team's been using their buyback, so it's my turn, you know? I'm not the best person for a buyback, just because I'm not as well farmed as some of my compatriots. What do I have surplus? Actually, I have quite a decent amount of surplus, to be honest. Not really sure what to get. A couple things could be nice. I think a Bloodthorn is probably the best move with whatever surplus I have, which right now I can at least afford that part. I don't know if I'll ever get the Bloodthorn, but I'll try. It's a good item. Lowers the cooldown from 18 to 13. The extra armor will help me survive Ursa and Slark a lot more, but it's not really gonna do that much. They do a lot of damage, so it helps, but it's not gonna be, you know, not gonna be dramatic. Let's level me up. Yes. Ultimate power. Just trying to get more of that sweet armor. So as 3, I want that. I keep them all out of the fight. That's my goal right now. Sark's gonna try to jump on me probably, and I accept it for what it is. Crap. They don't have Ursa. Do they have voice travel? No. I am Storm Spirit, and I am back in the fights. They better be able to win this. I just frankly worked too hard. I didn't really work that hard, but I this game's gone on a long time, and I just want to not lose. Nice, nice. That's probably the right move. I can't believe that jerk. Could have swapped me out of that, you know? Probably get a bunch of money because I'm not paying attention. Nice. That was a mistake. I mean, it's not a ton of money, but 142 gold each adds up. That's what not to do. In that situation. They're actually casting spells of Legion because Ursa's dead, so he's paying enough attention. Get Bloodthorn so that this right-click lone druid can do stuff. That's the money.
Or go check.
That's what I needed. I guess now Scythe is what I want, but I'm never gonna have it, so one of those sorts of things. Oh my god, nice.
Because he only has blink, or okay.
I'm fine being distractions so they can get roached. I don't care. I don't need to tell them that either, anyway. I accepted that I might die when that first started, so... And we should just push and win here, I think. Unless Slark has buyback, which I don't think he does. Yep, this should just be the end here, because Ursa's going to die. Okay, buyback on Slark and Ursa, that's a problem. Probably should have glimmered, but it might not have mattered. That's a problem. Well, we still got a Luna with Aegis, right? Yep. Didn't have Scotty out, I guess. There it is. Fletch was using a PKB, I thought. I guess that's gone. just hates me. Like, I know I'm kind of within range, but he's got that fucking Abyssal Blade. Sorry for my language. That freaking Abyssal Blade. And I just don't even know what to do about it. I can't buy Lincolns. I don't have any money for that. At this point, I'm not helpful anymore. I can't do anything. If they're initiating on us, then I'm not able to do anything. And at this point, I'm not even our initiator. Not really. I can try. I mean, the best thing you can do is just do what you can. So I could jump in when my team's ready and try to get a stun off and hope it works out, but it's never going to be a smooth initiation that works out great. We're just beyond that at this point. I'll never have buyback again. What crit? Nice. Ooh, that was close. I expected more reactions, to be honest with you. But, you know, I know they can't always be there. This fight's more important, I think. This is totally worth it if it gets a Slark kill. Worth. This is being a jerk over here. Our Lundred's kind of dropped off. I mean, he still does a lot of damage, but he has a butterfly, which is nice. But he doesn't. He's not 6-slotted or anything, and I really wish he was. Now it's hard because he has the bear, but he hasn't really put anything on the bear, so. Oh, this Pudge, man. That's brutal. That was a close thing. Oh, yeah, 6,000 gold. I didn't realize he was sitting on 6,000 gold. Alright, we damaged their Ancient. That's nice. I just need to do something helpful to my team. This is brutal. Oh man, this game is just making my stomach sick. This is brutal. It's been a long game. Cheese, why is cheese there? I'll take it. Or, I get to use it? I don't know. We need to get another lane, to be honest. Pudge is down. That gives us some money. Makes it much easier to fight. It takes away his stun. All that good stuff. I almost have buyback. I'll save for buyback.
So, someone needs to push out the top T2. Just go push it out.
I have buyback again. No, our shrine. Giving them more money. I mean, they're already pretty much 6 slotted, so what else can they really buy? Moon shards if they don't have them. No biggie. I'm not too concerned about that. I'm just very concerned the fact that I don't seem to have any ability to do anything right now. I do. Like, I stun, I hurt, you know, I silence, whatever. But it's just not enough, because they're so dang strong. That was kind of a waste to choose, I guess. Or having a problem, I guess. Big problem. Well, not as big as it could have been, I suppose. Alright, this way I can come forward and hopefully we can do something about it. I'm actually gonna grab this too though. Give myself a level up.
I'm not scared of him.
Apparently you should be. A little bit anyway. It was worth it, I don't care. I didn't earn anything, but I can still tip him, I believe. It was out of what I have, you know. He was a good player, and I will commend him as well. That is the kind of Dota player I want to see. Where is he? Yeah. I can stay around that chat. Alright, so let's talk about this awful game. I'm sure I have plenty to say about it. So, net worth. Surprisingly, I was still third. I don't know how. Whatever. That's some money near the end, I suppose. Let's see damage. Who mattered? I mattered almost the least, right above Vengeful Spirit. That's really sad that Shadow Demon did that much more damage than me. I know it's because of the combo, but still. At least partially. Lone Druid did work. Luna did work. It's good. Love that. Let's just go to the graph. This will tell a lot more. Alright, so the game was okay. It kind of went in our favor somehow. I don't know when that happened. But then it went in their favor as ours started to gain momentum. We brought it back with some good kills in Lone Druid, I believe, and then they kind of spiraled out of control. I thought they were much further, though. And we took it back in experience, and I think that's only because they hit their cap. I think that's how that works, which doesn't really tell you all, you know what I mean? Or we weren't really ahead. I don't really know what that means. Just XP gained, because that doesn't matter. But the net worth, I guess, stayed within reach, but it was still rough, within the 15,000 line. Player net worth. I was middle for a teeny bit, and then after that I tanked. Their Ursa was top most of the game along with their Slark, And that's largely because they got that giant gold influx once the other two quit. That's what happens, you know, it sucks. I didn't do very well, but, you know, there's other things to it. My experience was always consistently in the middle, pretty much. The problem with the items. So, you can see how closely clumped these big items are here. That was a large part of this, is because of the quitting teammates, you know? And this is a weird kind of game. This is a corner case where we won because 2 people quit, but it was also hard because 2 people quit. Because since they quit, the other team had so much money. Like, you can see that net worth, that wasn't all earned. Like, some of that net worth is from the people who weren't there. It's a big problem, too. Really sucks. But, I mean, I could have played better, but I'm not very good against people who carry BKBs, i.e. these two. And, you know, Pudge made it his goal to grab me at the beginning, so I couldn't zip in and out, which is fine. I ended up doing my job in the late game, taking all the aggro off of my real carries, who are going to do the actual damage. I fed Ursa a little bit early, that was a problem. These 2 supports did nothing for me in the beginning. I'm not saying that they're the only reason it went wrong. Obviously, I had to have screwed up, really, for it to go wrong, but I expected something from them. Sometimes I play with supports who are really all over it. They're there, they're with you, they're helping, but that's not these guys. I think Benj was sticking with Liam because he was his buddy, his lone druid. I understand that, but it would have helped a lot if he came with me. Just for the couple times Ursa dove after the first few kills. It really did give Ursa an unfortunate start, and then with the other money hit, that's when he got all those items. As you know, like, Ursa got no last hits. He just fed off me, which is a diminishing quality return. And then suddenly he had a Blink Dagger. Suddenly he had a... I don't remember what he got, actually. That's important. Ursa, Blink Dagger, then he suddenly had a Vlad's. Yeah, like, do you think Ursa earned all of that money right then? Like, he didn't. This is when they quit, roughly, you know what I mean? He just had a Blink Dagger, and then he had that a couple minutes later. And then he had the BKB, which was mostly earned. But then he suddenly just had a whole Orchid. You know what I mean? He just bought an Orchid, flat out. So, it is what it is. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm actually pretty pleased, because despite only playing 3 games, 2 wins and a loss, I mean, that's a good gain. I gained 24 MMR today. I'm pumped for that. That leaves me at 2907. That is not bad. I am back in the 2900s like my goal was, and we're getting places. So, congratulations to us. Victory. It is sad, though, that I went to 2908 and back down to 2907, but that's okay. So, like I said, thank you guys for watching. For those of you who watch on Twitch, I'll be back on Sunday, which is relatively soon, I guess. Same distance either way. So, I'll see you guys next time.